Hello and welcome back to another how-to bloke. Today we're going to make some cabbage soup. Cabbage soup, and you think, yuck. But this one, look, there's a cabbage, look, it's a white cabbage. We're going to make that into a soup. And how on earth do we do that, how-to bloke? I love cabbage, my family hates cabbage, and they hate soup as well. I know, it's not easy, because you've got cabbage and soup, it's not good. Cream of cabbage soup, well, I'll tell you how to cheat with that. You could, just. But this is a basic cabbage soup recipe. Then you'll need, and this is good, follow me on this is good. You'll need a cabbage, white cabbage like this, one potato, one carrot, one onion, a couple of garlic cloves, chorizo. This one's an extra strong one, extra spicy one. Be getting it more for the flavour, more for than the chili heat. Kind of thing. Oh, you need a couple of stock cubes. You'll need some sort of a big frying pan. I've used this wok thing, not because it's a wok Chinese, but because the camera can see in there easily. And it's tall, you see, so you can bung a load of stuff in it. Okay, so you need a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter to fry it in. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this cabbage. Now we're not going to slice this cabbage, I'll show you. Right, we're not going to do this. This is coleslaw styley. So we're not going to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay?
Yeah.
You've got that? So we're not going to do that. That's just a little bit, so we won't waste that. But we're not. What we're going to do is we're going to peel off the cabbage leaves individually. And for interest and other reasons, we're going to cut them into squares. And have to be squares, can be rectangles, can be oblongs, but we're going to cut them like this. Okay, so we're going to do this just like that. You don't have to cut these leaves separately. I'm just showing you what to do, how to cut them into squares like that. So what you do is you get a leaf like that, leaf, and then cut all 3 or 4 or whatever, 5 leaves in one go, okay, like this. Now there, for example, there we are, like that. So we do that like that, see? Like that, so, and then shove them down like that, and then we cut, make sure you don't cut your fingers off. So do it like that. Don't forget they've got to fit on a spoon. Why am I cutting? I'll show you, look. They've got to fit on a spoon. So imagine this cooked, and you're starting to put that in your mouth. Okay, so it's got to be small enough. This is a huge bit, it wouldn't work. See, like that.
Bite size kind of thing.
Yeah, bite size. So, how much cabbage do you cook for 4 people? I reckon about half cabbage, probably a bit less, maybe a third.
Quite economical then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, these cabbages are not expensive, are they?
No.
Not if unless you live in the middle of the desert, they're not expensive. If you cut by the way, you can take off huge chunks of this and cut it up if you want to be really fast, but you can't see if there's anything inside between the leaves. Any bugs or anything like that, or dirt or grits or whatever else that happens to it when it's growing. So I always take the leaves off and have a look. You don't have to wash them. Crikey, no. Look, the leaves are so tightly compact. It's unlikely they're going to get any dirt in there of a major. They're not going to get dirty inside there, but you might have a bug or two. Anyway. So what you're going to do is warm your wok up, or whatever your big pan is. It doesn't have to be that shape. A big pan can be a big saucepan. Warm it up a little bit to start with. Put on a medium. Right, so, and we're going to do a carrot. Right, so you peel the carrot there, top and tail it. Now we're going to chop it into cubes. Okay, so thinly down this way. Don't forget, it's all got to fit on the spoon. So, you say, I'll leave it like that. Well, trying to get that into your mouth is not going to be easy. So, let's chop it into little smaller bits, okay? So we'll cut it into bits like that. The carrot's more for like interest and flavour But you're going to do that. We're going to cut off now so you can see what's... Right, garlic, how much? Well, I normally say for a soup or a dish, 1 clove garlic per person and 1 for the pot. Now you don't have to do this business, you know, where you crush it like that and kind of peel it. You don't have to do it. I'll show you. If you're clever, like this is a garlic clove, right? You can just hold it like that. Keep the knife on the thingy bob there, the skin. Turn it round and do the same to the other side. Keep the knife on the skin and pull the clove out like that. See?
Oh, that's cool.
Right, let's do it again. Right, any old bit. That one I've already cut. Yeah, here's another one. Look. Right, get the knife. So hold it on the skin like that. Hold it on the skin.
Okay.
Peel it back. Do the same to the other side. Hold it on the skin. Oh, look at that.
That's wicked.
Now you saw that first, ladies and gentlemen, on How To Bloke. Tell all your mates, you know, put it on social media. Right, we're whacking through this now. We've done the carrot, we've done the garlic, we've done the cabbage. So now we're going to do the onion. A big onion, like this. Doesn't have to be Spanish onion. Have to be Spanish onion. We're going to cut this up quite small. You don't have to cut it small. You don't have to cut it small. But I'm not a super fine chunks, but like pretty small like that. So the onion renders down and forms like what else is it going to form? A syrup. Syrup? No, it doesn't.
I guess jammy, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets jammy basically. So we're going to just kind of cut this down like this, and we're going to just do this. Right. Okay. So that's 1 large onion, not super finely chopped, but chopped pretty small. Okay. So now we're going to fry the carrots and the cabbage, right? And then we're going to put the onion in pretty soon afterwards. We'll keep that until a little bit later because that cooks quite quickly. Have your garlic and stuff ready with a garlic crusher. And you want to get your kettle going, cold or hot water, doesn't matter what, to put in your slow cooker, right? So here we go with some oil.
You haven't got a slow cooker, could you just do this in a normal pan?
Yeah, you could. A frying pan. You could, yeah.
No, like a big soup pan.
Yeah, well, you're trying to get something to fry here.
No, I mean the slow cooker.
Oh yeah, sure. If you didn't have a slow cooker, no problem, because you could do it in a big pot. I'll show you. You could do it in one of these, right? Oh, it doesn't have to be that big. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. What we're trying to do here, we're trying to get a little bit of colour on this cabbage. So just turn colour a little bit. We're going to go a little bit of black pepper now on this. Can you add butter? Yeah, you can if you want. It's not really necessary. You know, done a good job without it. So, the pan's on high there, look, see? Anyway, whilst that's cooking away there, we're going to go and do, we're going to put this onion in here. You don't need to fry the onion, it's probably best if you don't, because then it keeps all its sugar in there. Anyway, so there's big 1 onion going in there. Right. Now we need, there's the garlic cloves. You cut them up a little bit, half, and they go in kind of like this.
Oh, you put it all in a slow cooker.
Yeah. You just need to get the cabbage caramelise a bit, yeah. Let's go back to the cabbage, give it a quick whiz round. Right, so it's got a little bit black there, try and avoid that. I'll turn it down a little bit, turn it on 1 now. I mean, if you can move this all the time, keep it moving, then keep it on high, but I can't because I've got to do 2 or 3 things. So, and do the camera and talk as well. So, there we go. Right, so in with the garlic. Now with this garlic and the crusher, don't chuck this bit in here. Put it in as well. This all flavour, and if you do chuck it, you'll waste money. We're just keeping this cabbage on a simmer at the moment whilst we're working on that. Right, because I can't do 2 things at once. So, in there we've got the onion, we've got the garlic. Now we're going to go with 2. Gravity can be irritating sometimes, especially when you get old. Right, here we're going to go in with 2 stock cubes. 1. Chicken, these are chicken ones, you can use beef ones if you want, or vegetable ones, just 2 stock cubes. Paprika, this is smoked paprika, go easy with it. Well, go easy with use the other end of the spoon, right? It goes in there like that. You've got just some sort of paprika you can put in. Gives the sauce a nice colour. Those garlics we don't need. Right, last but not least, chorizo. So that's a ring like that. Look, horseshoe. We're going to go in with, let me see, about a third of that you need. You can do a half, of course, but I'm going to do
half.
Half?
Yeah,
Sorry.
we like chorizo. Chorizoholic.
Cut off his string there. Okay, so let's cut that off down there like that. And we're going to go down like this. So we're going to cut this chorizo. Let's do it in a bit smaller still. So that's about the size you want it. So just give that some welly with your knife, sharp knife, and whack that in the pot. I just turned that cabbage off there because I can't. I've got to show you how to do this. Right. So let's go down here. So we're doing half a ring here. You haven't got half a ring. You need something in there like this. Otherwise, it's a bit boring. It's a flavour. I mean, cabbage has got flavour, of course, but
it smells amazing. Just the frying of the cabbage.
So we're just going to go in. I cut this small like that, and we're going to fry this. You could eat it like this, of course. There's no problem with it, but to get all the kind of render the fat from within it and get some of the flavour out. This is a strong one. You can get them all different types, nature, just ordinary. I'd get, if you like chili, get one that's spicy. Right, so
Beautiful.
I can keep this moving now. So
smells so good. You could eat that as is, couldn't you? Really?
no, you couldn't.
No.
Well, you can eat raw cabbage and carrots, so you could eat it, but
Tastes good. No.
right, done in a slow cooker. This will take the best part of a day. So if you want to put it on overnight, let it cool down. Brilliant. But in a pot on the stove, it probably take an hour, just about an hour and a half, I'd say. There we go. Right, soon we'll be transferring this into the slow cooker. But I just want to get this chorizo just a little brown up a little bit. Now the reason we're frying this, it really does help to get the flavour, the sugars out of the cabbage and the carrots. It makes a difference to the taste. You're thinking, why don't we just bung it in a slow cooker? Because frying it is part of the recipe. If you don't do this, it will taste, I don't think it will taste as good. And you can see that, look, what's happening to there. Right, if you're going to keep it on hot, like that, keep it on the move. Don't let it burn. Keep it on the move. Right, and I can feel in my breath, my throat, I can feel the chili being cooked out of the chorizo there. So the heat's got to that. Right, we'll switch it off now. We'll go back over to the slow cooker. So we get rid of this. There's half of that we've done there. So that's good. So get rid of that. Right, let's have a look in here. So here we've got the garlic. We've got 4 cloves of garlic, 2 stock cubes, some paprika, and the chopped onion, big onion. So we're going to go in now with this mixture here. Okay, we're going to go in with this. So carefully you don't spill it all over the deck.
Smells so good.
And yes, you could eat it like this, but come on.
Yeah, no, I could. Smells really good.
It does smell good.
Like stir-fried cabbage with chorizo.
Does smell good. Do I need to add any herbs in here? No, not really. What for? There's loads of flavour in there already.
Could you, if you wanted to?
Yeah, you could put in a bay leaf, you know, usual
Hardy thing.
hardy things, sticky things, rosemary, bay leaf. So what we're going to do now? I cough because of the chili coming off of it. What we're going to do now is fill it up with water.
Is this hot water, is it?
No, I don't know. Nearly. It's not white ball. It doesn't matter what the way it is. We're cold or hot, doesn't matter. Right. And I'll give it a zhuzh round like that. Now, that's taken, what the best part of that? It's 2 litres, is it? Yeah, nearly 2 litres there. 1.5 litres on the side, so that's easy enough soup there for 4 people. I'd say 4 to 6, wouldn't you? 4 to 6?
Yeah. Because we like it so much.
So they can come round for soup of the day. And the soup of the day today is cabbage soup. They go, they're not eating cabbage soup.
No, this is good. Even the kids like it, don't they?
Yeah, the children were not too sure about this cabbage soup, but
when they tasted it.
When they tasted it, they thought, yeah, it's alright actually. So, now, this is a potato. That doesn't go in there. We're gonna cut this up, and just before we're ready to serve, well, with a slow cooker it's a little bit different. We put it in on an hour before you, but potato cooks in 20 minutes, doesn't it? So we're going to cut it small. We don't have to put the potato in, but it makes the soup go further, adds a bit of different texture, a bit of different dimension. So if you're going to use a potato, cut it up small, like 1 centimetre cubes, and bung it in an hour before you want to serve. Here we go then. It's in the slow cooker. This one has got 3 settings: high, low and auto. I have no idea what auto does. I only ever use high or low. So but I'm going to put it on high. I stick that on high for a few hours and then come back and put it on low. But that'll take, you can put that on at night, keep it on low, on at night if you're going to cook it for the night. But this soup here, right, Saturday afternoon, 1:30. Now this soup here is for tomorrow lunch. So it's going to cook for 24, won't cook for 24 hours, but it needs to cook for 12 of those hours. Minimum 8, I would say. So I'm going to put that on high, let it heat up, let it bubble away, then put it on low for another few hours, and hopefully we'll see what it looks like later on. Hello, welcome back. It's Sunday. The time is now kind of getting towards lunchtime. This cabbage soup's been cooking all night long on low. Now on the last hour, what I've done is I put it on high just to bring the heat up a little bit, so that it's warm enough to serve. Potatoes, I did do the potatoes, but I cheated because what I did was I didn't put the potatoes in there to cook. I boiled them separately and then put them in. Okay, so that's what I did. You don't have to add potatoes, but it makes it go further. No, they're the potatoes there.
It looks lovely.
They've just taken on a bit of colour. They're parboiled, you know. They're just kind of nearly sort of not al dente, but you know, not super squidgy. So there we have it, like that. See, so everybody gets a bowl full of this. Have some bread with it, French stick or baguette or you know, crusty loaf or some sort of bread. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this. Serve this out and have a look at it in a bowl. So I reckon 2 ladles worth is good.
Yeah, hearty soup for
yeah, it's a main course soup, so you know, don't scrimp on it. So maybe a bit more juice in there. And that smells better than it looks.
No, it looks fantastic for a soup.
That smells wafting. That smells really good.
Yeah.
And you want me to taste that? I'll taste it. Let's try it for seasoning. Something I haven't checked yet. Oh. Yeah, you can definitely taste the spiciness of the chorizo.
Yeah.
But it does need a bit of salt there, ladies and gentlemen. But you can add salt. I didn't add salt because you can't take it out if you add too much. So let people put their own salt in. It's not unsalty, but it could do with a little bit more salt. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, it's another one of these. I've got another soup. I've got some more soups coming. I've got a sweet corn soup, I think. Or I've done that before. I don't know. A mash. Is there another name for that in other words?
No, mashed potatoes. Yeah, mashed potatoes.
No, not mashed potatoes. Mash, you know, green mash.
Oh, I see, lamb's lettuce.
Yeah, that's it.
Mash is in French, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, so I've got coming. I've got camembert coming, a baked camembert. I might do that this afternoon. Anyway, I'll stop yakking on. I've been told to cut and get on with it.
Because we're hungry.
So I've got some more recipes up here. I've got some quick tips here. I've got some DIY jobbies down here. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, me and all that business is down there. So until next time.